What's the cheapest way to clean bulk? So clean bulking, for those of you who are not aware, clean bulking is what we describe as a type of bulk where you are only eating in a small calorie surplus, okay? So normally when you're talking about calories, and especially when it comes to eating in a calorie surplus, people think that any type of bulk is a bulk, right? So when I say clean bulking versus dirty bulking, people will think that clean bulking means I'm eating very healthy foods but gaining weight eating healthy foods, while dirty bulking is eating really bad foods or unhealthy foods and gaining a lot of weight because of that. No. Clean bulking is simply a smaller calorie surplus, okay? So when we talk about a calorie overall program for yourself, let's say you need about 2,000 calories per day to maintain your overall body weight, okay? And you can find that out by actually looking up online. There's calorie calculators. I like typing in the NIH body weight planner into Google. That's my favorite and recommended version of this. And from that, what you can do is then it'll actually basically make it really nice for you. Well, it'll say, yeah, you only need about 200 extra calories every single day to gain, let's say, about half a pound a week, okay? So it's based off your specific goals. So I just wanted to frame all of this in that clean bulking doesn't have to be the certain type of foods you eat. You can still eat junk foods in clean bulk, and you can still dirty bulk and eat junk foods. It's not about the type of foods you're eating, it's about the calorie surplus. And a calorie surplus of about 200 to 300 calories over your maintenance is usually going to be a clean bulk. So when it comes to the cheapest way to clean bulk, it's really what's going to allow you to enjoy it. So it comes at the end of the day knowing that a lot of the cheapest foods are carbohydrate foods. So stuff like rice, potatoes, fruit. I'm trying to think. Fruit, bread, all these different things. Let's say bread, pasta. Pasta is a good one. Those are going to create a large way for you to get in carbs and extra calories and not overall spending that much money. Also, fats are usually pretty cheap. So, I wouldn't recommend eating too much butter, too much saturated fat, but you can get in some kind of healthier fats. So stuff that has like peanut butter in it, for example, some nuts, certain vegetable oils are pretty good. You can add some olive oil into your mix of different meats and vegetables, for example. And then just getting cheap sources of protein. Some of the cheap sources of protein I like. Nowadays it's a little bit tough with all the inflation stuff, but that happens. You just move on. But still, to this day, cottage cheese is great. Any type of dairy, but specifically non-fat Greek yogurt, I love. They have lots of good flavors from Dannon. Chicken breast is good. You can buy those big frozen bags. Costco actually has $5 huge rotisserie chickens that you could get 2 of those at the beginning of the week, and that could basically cover most of your protein needs. In fact, in addition to that dairy, milk is another great example. So especially if you do need some extra calories, you can get whole milk that's got a little extra fat, a little extra calories. And then ultimately at the end of the day, all of that stuff together is just getting you to a calorie surplus. So if you're getting in decent protein, getting in just a little bit of a calorie surplus, it doesn't really matter what fruits, I was about to say fruits you can't eat, of course. It doesn't matter what foods you actually eat at the end of the day, so long as you're in that calorie surplus.